So, I want to create a Roblox game, but I have kind of no idea how to do it. I want to make a series of building a game and making everything in it so I can learn how to make a game. The first game I want to be making is an anime game. I don't really know it's going to be a simulator or what it is, but anime has got some really cool stuff like VFX and sound effects and models I kind of want to learn how to do. So let's just start by getting right into Blender. I want to try and make something in Blender, but there's just one problem. I have no idea how. So I then proceeded to spend 45 minutes trying to learn how to use Blender and got absolutely freaking nowhere. So, I gave up and just decided for this game, at least for now, I'll just use free assets from the toolbox. So I began by searching up border to find some of those classic border blocks you see in a lot of games. And I found some pretty good ones. So I just kind of started building something. I started by using the blocks to just make a border. Um, so enjoy this small little time lapse. Make a waterfall. And I was like, why don't I make a trigger that makes the waterfall or the cave appear? I then spent a solid amount of time doing that before I realized that's useless. I just need to set the collision to false. So that was kind of annoying. Here you might be able to see that I'm gonna go start scripting, because I know a little bit of scripting. But I didn't realize that the model had something inside it, so I had to say model.mesh part and not just model. So I spent way too long doing that, and I couldn't even get it to work. So after like another 20 minutes of that, I just gave up and realized I could just set the collision to false without using a code. Then, of course, it was time to make the actual waterfall. And then I had to move the big block because or else I couldn't make a cave. And then I just kinda kept going with the map. I also added a torch in front of the entrance to make it seem more obvious. Then I was like, that's way too obvious. And then I added another waterfall with two torches this time. And that looked pretty good. But when I went to test it, well, the waterfalls were really low quality. Because if you have your quality settings too low, then they're really easy to see through. But I just decided no one's gonna notice that, or maybe it's gonna be easier or harder to see through once I actually make the cave behind the waterfall. So I just went on with the map, copy pasting the blocks in the places it was needed. So enjoy another time lapse while I finish the map. ideas in the comments. And be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video.